Deze spelen.
What's wrong, man? Well, I've been working out for about 6 months now, and I haven't seen any progress.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I've made gains in all my exercises, but I'm still where I started. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I still don't have a six-pack. Okay. Let me get this straight. You are stronger and have made progress, but you are still where you started. Yeah, exactly. That is not how it works. If your goal is to have a six-pack, that's fine, but that's mostly going to come with nutrition, and then you need to give yourself credit on all the improvements you've made. Like, your goal doesn't even have to be a six-pack. Improving your health and fitness comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes. So you're saying how much I weigh doesn't matter? Oh, heck no. Obesity comes with all sorts of risks. So it's good to get your body fat percentage lower, but you don't have to get a six-pack to get rid of those health risks, is what I'm saying. Oh, gotcha, man. Thanks. Anytime, brother.
Earthquakes and tsunami tear across the planet.
Now on to number 2. All right, so number 2 is comparing yourself to others. Let's take a perspective on the skit. You're someone that's relatively new in the gym, under a year of experience, but you've made gains in all your workouts. You're either doing more reps or you're doing more weight or more sets. So if you just look at your progress, you've obviously made growth. But then you compare yourself to the top fitness influencers, powerlifting competitors, athletes, and then your results look pretty sad, pretty depressing. So my favorite quote, which apparently is by Theodore Roosevelt, is, quote, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Close quote. Focus on the competitor being who you were yesterday. Now for the anti-ego lifting one, control the weight. Meaning don't just hoist the weight up. On whatever exercise it is, don't just hoist the weight using whatever biomechanical leverage you can. And more than that, if you think you're doing what you can handle, and you can't handle at least a 4-second eccentric, that means the weight is too much for you, which means a lot of things. Primarily, it means that you're jumping up in weight too fast, putting yourself at risk of higher injury. You're not really going to be making any legitimate gains. You're just trying to cheat your way through. Remember, nice and slow 4-second eccentric. If your ego cannot handle a 4-second eccentric, please at least try a 3-second or a 2-second eccentric, please. Thank you. Number 4, I'm not the biggest fan of David Goggins. From what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below if I'm wrong, he is extremely anti-rest day, and he does just crazy amounts of volume in all of his workouts. His workouts can go for like 4 or 5 hours. Seems very inefficient to me. But what I do like is that he talks about how much he stretches. Dynamic mobility work can actually be really good for injury prevention and then feeling good in general. The top ones that I recommend are the Camel Cat for lower back, hip 90-90s for the hips, Garland pose for the ankles as well as the hips and the back, and then the Lock 3 shoulder routine for the, you guessed it, shoulders. A minute a day keeps the doctor away, hopefully. Now, final one. This one is the most straightforward, and to no one's surprise, number 5 is progressive overload. So if you want to become stronger and look better, you need to progress in your exercises. Seriously, it's very simple. Start by adding weight or reps. For bodyweight exercises, either add reps or make the exercise more difficult. I think a great way to do this is add reps on the exercise until you hit about 15 and then make the exercise more difficult and go back down to 5 reps. For weightlifting, once you can't add any more weight, increase the reps up until about 8 if you're training for strength and up to about 15 if you're training for